Welcome back to Live, Laugh, Luke, or should I say Just, Jest, Jan. Like I said, it's a work in progress, that title. How are you, Mum?
I'm good, honestly.
What are your thoughts about that episode?
She was absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
She really was. You know, what I appreciate, what she does, like, she says it as it is. And I like that in a person. You've got to be authentic and real, no bullshit. And, like, yeah, don't lie, and that's a good thing, I think.
I also think as well, though, I was saying this to her about the authenticity of, like, just being yourself. People will be so much more, I don't know, warm to you. Do you know, obviously, like, you've had, like, comments and stuff recently, obviously, with what's going on with you.
Yeah.
And even when you were saying stuff like just being frightened, people are like, oh my gosh, she's opening up, like, she's scared, like, the emotions of it. And I think people, especially in this industry, are scared to being so vulnerable because they don't know what is going to be written about them.
I really think Charlie's got it together, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't take no shit, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. She keeps the family small and the circle of friends. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's a good thing for her. You're like that as well.
I'm very similar to that.
Yeah, very similar, and I like that and I like that in you as well. Like, you've got to be like that, especially with the industry that you're coming into and that she's into. So, yeah, I think... that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. It might come across that she seems a bit cold.
Yeah.
But, like, she isn't when you meet her.
Well, she even said, didn't she? She just went...
She likes a bit of fun.
I'm cold when you first meet me because I don't know what people are going to be like.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to me. Like, I said in the episode, like, what Daz says, when people first meet me, they always go, not sure if Luke likes me. It's because I'm sussing out, why do I like him? Is this... Like, it's all about energy. If the energy's off...
Yeah.
I'm not going to invest my time to someone I think is a prick.
Yeah, I think...
Do you know what I mean?
You've got to be cautious as well, haven't you? You just don't know.
You're not like that, though.
No, I'm quite opening, really. I let people in, and then they hurt you. Well, should be a bit more like you, really, a bit cautious and... Well, not standoffish, but, like, yeah, I'm not a very good judge.
I'm trying not to be like that, but I also feel like... Sorry, it's a bit deep. But do you know, obviously, when I was younger, with all the bullying and stuff that happened to me...
Yeah.
I think it does bring an armour up where you just go, well, I'm not going to let you in because you might hurt me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, if I first meet you and I'm like, oh my God, lovely to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And then after, I'm sussing to see if I can fuck with you. Not like have sex, but do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like if I'm on that level.
Bit closer.
With it.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, my guard's always down, really. I'm always very open person, say it as it is.
Yeah.
You know, so... I think sometimes I let people in I shouldn't, or I don't know.
I do feel, do you know as well, I know we were talking about, but I do feel for Charlie as well, because she was talking about, like, we were massive on the press. I just think the press, how they are with women especially, is so bad.
It is.
And I've seen it firsthand myself. Like, she was even explaining it to me then. All you have to do is fart, and it can sometimes be in the Daily Mail.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Why do people want to pry? If they want to tell you what they're about, they tell you what they're about. Like she said, I don't want any. You know, she wants to keep it closed, and she's. Yeah, if she wants to tell you more, she'll tell you more.
Yeah.
Don't just dig your own shit and put it in the paper.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people press do.
Do you know what I really enjoyed about it? Is I felt like I was just talking to a mate.
Yeah.
And I try to do that when it comes to, like, interviewing people, is that I just want to them feel so comfortable that they can just speak to me. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said shove me dick in her, but I didn't mean that. I meant girls.
Yeah.
So don't fancy them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, people... Yeah, I mean, I still can't get my head round you said it, to be fair.
I know.
But yeah, it's...
Do you know what, though? I was shocked by she was offended, and then I realised it didn't sound great.
It sounded as if you said it to her personally.
But all I said was, you're gorgeous, I can't remember. Like, you're absolutely amazing, but I don't want to stick my dick in you.
Oh.
But I didn't mean it as in her. I meant females in general.
Yeah.
I'm just not that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Overall, great.
Yeah, I feel for her as well when people have got children as well, and they're putting stuff in the press like she was on about on the podcast, and their children are reading this, you know, and like 9 times out of 10 people believe it, you know. Some people do.
Well, I'm very lucky. Well, I'm obviously not on her level. I've had obviously one article, and my mum actually said to me, "Is this true?" And I'm like,
"Yeah."
Why do you think this is true?
What was that article?
Remember,
Which?
do you mean we're going into it because
Oh,
whatever?
right, okay.
But like, you went, is this true? And I went, it's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, it's not true.
And here's me, your mum, questioning you about it.
But I do get it because obviously then the perception of the public would be, oh my God, they're like this.
Yeah. They think the press is right. Not always.
I said that to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you said that.
I said that to you.
Yeah.
I said
Don't
to me,
read
mum.
what you say in the press.
Yeah. I mean, mum's obviously quite naive to the industry in a sense because obviously you don't really know it as such, do you?
No, not
so when
really.
when you said to me, oh my God, I can't believe such and such, where did you read that? Oh, I read it in an article.
Oh, it's on Facebook.
Why are you believing it?
I know.
Until you hear it from that person, you shouldn't even...
I believe stuff like that, though. I'm so easily led. So if you told me now something and it was a lie, you didn't tell me it was a lie, I'd take it.
Gospel.
True. Yeah, I'd take it as gospel.
But
I wouldn't expect somebody to lie.
But when
to
it's
me.
something like the press, it's very different, isn't it? Because obviously they can paint some sort of way of how an
Misinterpreting it,
audience feels about a certain people. If you're trash one day, they can write as much as they want about you, and nothing can stop them. Which I really disagree with.
That's terrible, actually.
It's horrible,
Should be
isn't it?
Censorship on it or something.
Especially when you've got kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Love the episode.
Yeah, she
Great.
was really good. She was fun.
She's fun. On my level. Right, Jan, we're going to go on to the Jest part.
Ooh.
So, there's a confession here, and I want you to...
Hold on.
What?
I've got a confession here, Luke.
Right.
What do you think of this? They've travelled 4 hours for a shag. What are your thoughts on it? Would you travel 4 hours?
How honest do you want me to be?
You wouldn't travel 4 hours.
How honest do you want me to be?
Or just say it's a...
How honest, Janet
Honest.
Hamnet, do you want me to be?
Right, honest.
It depends how good the dick is.
Oh, my God. I don't care.
What?
No, I mean...
What do you mean you
wouldn't
don't
travel
care?
4 hours. I wouldn't... No, not...
You've been married for 40 years.
I don't travel.
40 years you've been married. You've been married for 40... The only travelling you're doing is going upstairs.
Exactly that.
40 years.
And that's about as far as I'm going.
40 years. People will travel. I know people that have got flights and stuff
Really?
to go and see people long distance. That's another thing, isn't it?
Ooh.
Depends how good the dick is, Jan.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Luke. I can't believe some of these things that people write in and that. But, yeah, you would then, 4 hours.
Well,
might travel an hour.
listen to this. I had long distance relationship, don't forget.
Oh, you did?
And it was 3.5, so another an extra half an hour won't be asked.
Oh, yeah, I think I'd go off an hour a push, but no, not for me.
You wouldn't
I'm
travel
settled.
4 hours for a piece of ass?
No.
I don't know why I said that.
I know, no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No,
No.
sorry, but mind you...
I would. And I
But
think
you're with that partner now, aren't you? So
Yeah, well,
you
it's
would.
long term.
I suppose if you've got a partner and they end up being your partner, yeah. Because you're living together now, aren't you? So, yeah, I suppose people would do it.
And I travel 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's an extra half an hour for me. Who gives a shit?
True.
Right.
Oh.
Jan, on to your section. So someone's reached out, Mum, and they want some advice. And you need to give your best advice for this.
Right, okay.
So God help us, because you're struggling with English language at the moment.
Again, my head's fuzzled.
Okay, so I'm feeling so low at the moment, feeling like a rubbish mum, having disagreements with my eldest. Any advice?
She's having... We all go through that, though, aren't we?
You know, can't relate.
I mean, me and you argue. We argued the other night, funny enough.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we did. So, I mean, you do. And you're not my eldest, so you argue with your children. It's only natural. But you do get over it.
It's hard at the time, isn't it? Because you feel like you're so right that you don't want to back down. And to be honest, Mum, you're stubborn.
Yeah.
You're very stubborn.
I am stubborn.
So it's hard for that. I think sometimes well, you answer it because...
Yeah, she's feeling low and she feels like a rubbish mum. I can relate to that because the times when I've been ill and you can't, you've got to look after a child. Perhaps when they're younger, that's more difficult when you're ill because you still can't keep going and going and going. And sometimes your batteries just wear out and you just want to scream and shout. And I have been there. All I can say really is that you will get through it, and it's never at the time you think it. But then say next week, God, I don't even know why I was thinking like that. But you do get through it, and I've cried. Sometimes take yourself out of the situation, have a bloody good cry upstairs, come down, make yourself a brew, and just get on with it sometimes, you know. I mean, I've been there low myself for months, and I got through it. You know, I had a little bit depression going on, and, yeah, go and seek the doctor's advice. Perhaps go to the doctors, get that sorted.
Is there anything that you'd advise to being a parent? So, say, for example, you just said feeling low, go and see someone. If it's just a matter of fact of, say they're right, you're wrong, whatever, how would you deal with the fact that, would you just say, right, let's sort it out? How would you cope with it? Because I know exactly you wouldn't do that.
I think just talking to anybody about it, even if it's a stranger. Sometimes you can talk to strangers at the bus stop and you won't even talk to your family.
So do you think talking to another mum would help? How they would cope with it?
Yeah, somebody's different view on it. Mm-hmm. You know, mums have been there, you know, so talk to a mum at the school gate, or even talk to somebody on the bus or in the cafe or something, you know, run about kids. And you see it all the time with mums struggling. I've been around the shops and I can see the kids running around and the mums are like this, or thinking, oh my God, I've been there. And sometimes, like, I interrupted somebody the other week, actually, who was having a tantrum with his mum. Oh, and, yeah, they were at the till and he wanted something. So I interacted, you know, tried to get him distracted. Because I've been there myself when you wanted stuff. She might not have had the money and she was saying, put it down. And I interacted and started having a little not mess around, but, you know, distracting him from the object, should I say. And, yeah, mums see that. I seen it and I just sort of stepped in and tried to break the little thing that was going on between them. Because it can bring you down. And it has brought me down, you know. And I just like to say, I go up and have a bloody good cry somewhere, and then it's a different day, talk to a different mum. You know, there's loads of mums at the school gates and they've all been through the same. You know, join a little group, you know, anything.
Do you ever feel now, as you're older, I know obviously you said about feeling a rubbish mum. Do you get that rubbish mum feeling now that you're older or not?
I still do, actually, funny.
Do you?
I still don't feel as if I do enough for you, you know, even though you don't live with me. I think you're always going to be a mum, whatever, and I sometimes treat you as a child, you know, and you're a grown man and you can think and talk and, you know, and I still treat you as a child, but you're always going to be my child, aren't you? So, and you might say, bloody hell, mum, I'm grown up, like, but it's a mum thing. It's, you know, it's parenting, isn't it? So, yeah, I still sort of stick my oar in where I shouldn't really, you know. But that's
not the oar.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I do it with your sister as well. Perhaps worse with your sister because she's living at home in the min, so... And she's there and I just treat it, oh, she's at home, she's my child. And, you know, she's a grown woman. She's got a good job. You know, she's fantastic. But I'm saying, pick your clothes up, put your shoes away, put your coat on, you know, like a child.
So, realistically, the rubbish mum feeling doesn't necessarily always go away, does it? Because you're always going to have that mum element coming out.
Yeah, you feel as if you've always want to do better, I do, for your child. But, yeah, you're always going to have them low moments when you feel like, you know what, enough's enough. It's got to be... Like the other day with you when we fell out, I went upstairs and cried, you know, and I stopped in bed. I thought, oh, sod it, I'll stay in here. And we had a bit of... like that.
But for context, because this sounds like I was...
It does. It
sounds like I was bad.
It wasn't.
It was over my mum's health.
Yeah, it was.
That's what it was. It was over her health, and I was like, you need to listen to me. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
And because she was so frustrated with what was going on, she got really emotional. Just put it out there.
I was emotional to start with. And it was like he was doing the parenting to me. Mm-hmm. When I should be doing the parenting to you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. And you were doing the parenting and I'm saying, shut up, you know. So I felt like the child.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but my emotions are high.
Yeah.
And I just bit back at you and I started crying. So I just went upstairs and just cried.
Next day, all fine?
Fine. We were fine as, you know, it's all over and done with.
Good advice, really. Yeah. Well done, Mum. So guys, thank you so much for listening to Live, Laugh, Luke, and we'll see you Thursday for another special episode. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.